Hi, Grace. This week I've been praying some words from St. Cuthbert, who was a 7th century Celtic bishop, and towards the end of his life he gathered the people around him under his care, and this prayer was adapted from some of his last words to them. Live in mutual harmony with all other servants of Christ. Do not despise those faithful who come to you seeking hospitality. Receive them, put them up, and set them on their way with kindness, treating them as one of yourselves. I love that prayer because it gets at God's heart for hospitality, to welcome the sojourner, the refugee, and the needy into his life and into our lives with kindness and compassion. One of the words that I have heard many people use when they describe our congregation is refuge or haven. By God's mercy and kindness, we are a community where people experience God's protection and welcome. And this is no small thing at a time when trust in the church is perhaps at historical lows in this country. God is creating an oasis here in our midst. And this oasis isn't just for our church. We're making beautiful and meaningful connections in serving the hurting and marginalized throughout the city. You may have heard the story a few weeks ago of how a group of people at Grace this past year came alongside a foster family and served them so that they could continue to provide a safe and loving home to vulnerable children. God is creating an oasis, a refuge in us and through us. And it is a wonder to behold with you all. And the refuge the Lord is created here simply would not be possible without your financial gifts. To those who have given generously and faithfully, thank you. It is a great privilege and an honor to partner with you in this way. And I pray that the Lord would continue to bless our gifts to grow life-giving fruit here. And to those who are not giving, perhaps you are new here. There's a lot of new folks here, and that's awesome as well, and a sign of the Lord's life. I invite you to join us in supporting the church financially. God is doing great work here, and giving financially is a wonderful way to partner with Him. Now, if you are new to Grace, it's important for you to know that only our bookkeeper knows who gives what, and she doesn't go to our church. I don't know, the other leaders don't know, I don't want to know. But I do ask you to prayerfully consider joining us. There's more information on the different ways you can give in the comments section of the YouTube page. Now, some financial details year to date. You can refer again to the comments section. There's a link to a second quarter dashboard for more details. At the beginning of the year, we expected a bit of a deficit this year, something of a transition year, rebuilding our staff, moving into the future. And the first half of the year, giving was a bit below even what we had anticipated. However, we did have a strong June to end the quarter, and this is encouraging. If you have any questions or you want to get more detailed information, you can reach out to Clint Morse, our treasurer, or any member of the vestry. Now let me close with this. I genuinely believe that we are at an inflection point in the life of our church. Over this past year, we've had a full return to in-person worship and in-person community. There are these wonderful relational connections forming and deepening among us. We are in a spacious new denominational home. We are considering expanding the possibilities for women in ministry leadership in our church. This is an energizing new chapter in our congregation's life, and I am excited about the future God has for us. And I'm kind of biased, but I think this is a great future for us to give towards. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you.